How much waste is produced each year? 2.12 billion tons. And how much waste is produced per person per day? 0.74 kilograms. Annual waste generation is expected to increase by 70% to 3.40 billion tons in 2050. If all this waste was put on trucks, they would go around the world 24 times. This stunning amount of waste is partly because 99% of the stuff we buy is trashed within 6 months. The topic of our group's video is solid waste. Solid waste refers to solid and semi-solid waste materials produced by human beings in production and consumption in our lives. It can be broadly categorized into garbage, spoiled food, construction waste, solid particles, chemical wastes, and last but not least, packaging boxes and plastic. This is a landfill in Nanjing where cartons are recycled. After removing the plastic tapes, the cartons will be washed, put together, and be transported to the factory and be given a second life for other uses. We can see a huge pile of cartons there. And most of the cartons here come from the packages people bought through online shopping. The convenience of online shopping is a main reason behind its rising popularity. At Duke Kunshan University, there is an automated parcel lockers to store goods purchased online. Most parcels ordered by DKU students will be delivered and stored there. The abundance of boxes stored in this extra place reflects the prevalence of online shopping at DKU. However, the real problem is the seller's excessive use of paper cartons and plastic to protect and ensure the quality of goods when delivered. To illustrate this, we take a tin of cookies as an example. Just a simple pack of cookies is wrapped in many layers: tapes, paper bags, envelopes, plastic bag, plastic film, and plastic filler. Although many environmental activists and organizations have taken necessary actions to raise public awareness and mitigate this problem, we are still far from achieving our goal of creating a world of zero waste. In this technological era, internet shopping has become part and parcel of our life. In 2017, an estimated 1.66 billion people worldwide purchased goods online. Official data shows China's courier firm delivered around 20 billion orders in 2015, using 8.27 million plastic bags, 9.92 billion packing boxes, and enough sticky tape to go around the world for more than 400 times. Where do all these wastes we produced from online shopping go? If unrecycled, they all go to landfills. However, landfill is not a viable solution in long run. If we don't change our way of life, if we don't improve our technology, if we continue doing what we are doing now, one day our Earth will be covered in garbage. The only real solution is to develop innovative recycle and reuse technologies.
Let's look at some existing recycling ways. There are many ways to process paper boxes. The most common way is turning them into recycled paper. However, paper has a limited lifespan. It can only be recycled for 5 to 7 times. Each time paper is loaded into a paper mill, the crushing process shortens the paper fibers, and eventually the fiber length will be too short to provide structural recalcitrance.
Moreover, the recycling and remanufacturing process is not eco-friendly either.
As illustrated in the pie chart, the manufacturing process of carton had the most tremendous impact on the environment. The large amount of power it requires from combustion of fossil fuels contribute greatly to air pollution.
Some people have come up with an innovative idea. They turn waste cartons into artworks. This is a cartons museum located in Zhouzhuang, Suzhou. In this museum, all the beautiful exhibits are made from recycled cartons. Not only does the transformation of carton waste into exquisite artworks, trinkets, and the wall decorations has aesthetic value, but more importantly, it's environmental friendly. Our DKU have combined the two ideas we talked before together. Students from IMEP and teachers in Students' Affairs Office work together. They organized a paper recycle program, setting up recycle garbage bin, also encourage students turning the rubbish into something have artistic value and practical use. Scientists have also been working hard to figure out scientific solutions.
In 2018, scientists from CAS has developed a new way of dealing with carton boxes. They use waste carton as a precursor to prepare microspheric carbon and then load nanoscale zero-valent iron on them, making a new nanocomposite called SCD. Next, they use SCD and magnet to absorb Cr6+ from polluted water.
Detailed information will be shown afterwards. First, scientists portray the waste carton board to remove the hemicellulose and lignin to extract the cellulose for carbonization. The residues from carbonization is then processed using hydrothermal treatment for 12 hours to obtain SC. Lastly, the product is centrifugated to precipitate SC. They then load DVI nanoparticles onto the surface of SC and then the pores of SC particles. Thus, SCZ is made. In order to make full use of the carton, scientists cut cardboard from waste carton to make carriers for loading SCZ and work at the filtration. They put SCZ powders into the internal channels of pieces of circular cardboard. Then the cardboard along with SCZ can be put into a Bachner funnel to make a filtration. In conclusion, this approach developed not only a new route for recycling of waste carton, but also an efficient means for removal of Cr in water. So it has high commercial value, broadened application field, and can greatly facilitate the recycling of waste carton.
In conclusion, to save our Mother Earth, we need to think deeply about the things we use in our daily life. Think about how a product could potentially be used as a second life, or third life, or first life. It's the idea of completely changing the way we think of waste. So waste is no longer a dirty word. To turn waste into resources, and this is how we can make a real change.